are you today? My name is Andrea, and this is Geeky Girls Journal. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you all. If you are new here, come on in, come on in, come on in. Relax. If you need a snack, get a snack. If you want to drink, get a drink. As we are just going to be kind of hanging out today, chilling and taking it easy. If you are already a subscriber, that means you are a part of this magnificent family. Yes, you are magnificent because you are a dreamer. So, welcome back, dreamers. Thank you for coming in. I already see Mr. Terry. Good morning, Mr. Terry. How are you? Good to see you here today. Good to see you. So, you all, ah, it's one of those days. It's cold outside today. Um, in fact, it was 30 degrees, but now it's okay. It looks like the temperature's rising a little bit here, so it's 40 degrees now. It looks like it's gonna be a high of 52. So hopefully we will get that weather that I desire, and it's not gonna be too cold. But how's everything going with you today? Let me know in the comments section because you know we love to engage over here. Um, it's almost Christmas. It's almost Christmas, you all. How about that? We have, what, 7 days until Christmas? 7 days, that's it. 7 days until Christmas. So, one thing that I want you to remember during this time of year is that it is not about the gifts. And I know some of my kids may beg to differ, but it is not about the gifts. It's about Jesus. So we have to remember to make sure that we remember the reason for the season. Hey, just random, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So take the poll, you all. How's your day going so far? I know it's morning. It's only 10 o'clock on the East Coast. So if you're on the West Coast, it's even earlier. God bless you. It will be what? 10? It's 10 here, so it's 7 there. Woo, if you are on the West Coast, let me know in the comment section because you, my friend, are a trooper. Getting up early in the morning and, well, I guess 7 o'clock is, pretty typical. So come on in. Let me know how you're doing. How are you doing in the comment section? Um, yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the conversation. So I was thinking initially, and I can't do this unless we have more friends come in. So I'm just here kind of warming things up a little bit until we get more of the friends in because I was thinking we should do like a Christmas name. That would be fun. But then I quickly remembered that I set this up on my cell phone, not on my laptop. So I can't even share the screen. But I can tell you what your name is going to be if you want to do that. So let me know if you all want to know what your Christmas names are. I think I'll start that poll later because I can't have two going at once. I wish I could, but I can't. So we'll try to do that later on. But I was reading somewhere earlier today, and it was talking about, you know what? I'm not going to even talk about that because I'll just put it this way because I don't want to name any names. If you, okay, we always talk about honesty here and being transparent and, just being your authentic self. So I was listening this morning and this came across my headline and it was talking about a young lady. Well, and she's not young or old, she's a middle-aged lady. And she was talking about how, basically she has a set standard for what she's looking for in a relationship. This is what I get out of it, right? She has a set standard for what she's looking for in a relationship. And she says, if you don't have like a certain amount of money, if you can't provide for her 100% of the time, and she likes to vacation, like for weekends, she goes on vacations for a month and things of that nature. So if you cannot provide for her, then she doesn't want to have anything to do with you, right? She says, no, I'm good. And I just want to bring that to this community. What do you think about that? If someone has all the other qualities that you're looking for, like say they do everything that you're looking for, except for the financial side of it. And let's not say that they're poor. Okay, I'll just throw it out there. They're not poor, but they don't make that desired income that you want them to make. What do you do? And some people who are, if you're single, definitely chime in. If you're married, you may be able to help the people who are single with this one, right? Hey, Andre. Hey, Chad at work. But listen, thank you so much, Shanti. I know. Look at you over there. Congratulations on your accomplishments over there. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Yeah. So I'm curious, you all. I'm curious. And this, we're going to just do something just a little bit, just a little, have a little fun today, right? Let's have a little fun. So, yeah, but you're welcome. You're welcome. So, yeah, I wonder from those of you who are viewing what your thoughts are on this. I know what my thoughts are, and I'm trying to give everybody else a chance to weigh in, but um, this lady is a lady of a particular age. She's in her 50s, late 50s. Hey, Lisa. Now, there we go. There's a financial expert coming in. Lisa, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I am kind of. Did you all answer the poll? Answer the poll if you have a chance. It's how's your day going? Very easy, real simple, to the point. Now, I'm going to tell you all one thing. Okay. So I am a person that, that loves honesty, and I like people being straightforward with me, right? So that I can make the best decision for me. So when I heard this young lady talking about what she was talking about, I thought, well, she's being straightforward, she's being honest. And oh, I forgot. If you are here and you have not typed GGJ, make sure you do that so that you can drop your link so that other people can connect to you and make this a big old party over here. And you have the opportunity to have more family members and to um, just share your link so that other people can come over and check you out and see how you're doing over there. Because that's what we like to do over here. Sharing is caring. Thank you for dropping GGJ just random. Thank you so much. And Rix is saying, hey, yeah. So what do you all think? I know I'm usually talking about Jesus, and that's what I probably still will at some point in this conversation. But I heard this as I was dropping my daughters off, and I was like, okay, all right. So the part I heard was that the woman, she said, hey, if you cannot meet my needs financially, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. And so I thought about that because, back in the day, it was typical for the male to just work outside the house and the female to work in the house. And I'm not suggesting that anybody does one or the other. I'm just saying this was typical back then. Now it's typical where it just depends on family, I think. But I'll say that it's common where both parties are working. The female and the male are working, right? And they're both contributing. So what do you all think about that? Do you think that's something that was lost, or is that something that we still do now? Is that something that we still do where both parties, chip in mostly? Or is it one of those things where you say, well, if you're single or if you're willing to share whatever your thoughts are, you'd say, you know what, I would not, I have nothing to do with this person if they don't meet my needs financially. And I'm not here to judge. I don't care what what your thoughts are. Your thoughts are your thoughts. And you can go either way you want to go with this one. In fact, I should change the title on this thing to make it more reflective of what I'm talking about at this moment. So I think I'm going to do that right now while you are like thinking or dropping your link, whichever one it is. And then, yeah, I'm going to type that in right now because I think, let's see, would you okay. Hey, Guru, how are you? Good to see you. Which country are you from? Where are you coming in from? Let me ask you that question. Where are you coming in from? Welcome in, welcome in. And maybe you have a thought while I'm typing this in. I'm trying to refresh the title because it's not reflective of what I'm talking about right now. I am changing it because this conversation is taking a shift and I want to make sure that people know what they're getting into before they come in here. So let's see. Okay, let's see. All right, there we go. Yeah. And then that way we can be real transparent with this conversation. All right. So that's the topic. That's the topic for the day. Let's save it. All right. Okay, there we go. Now, we have the topic is updated. You're from India? Well, good to see you. Hey, when can you make I'm just gonna keep on going. You know Hindi? I do not. I don't know. I don't understand Hindi. I'm sorry. But you speak English because you're understanding what I'm saying and you're able to reply. So if you feel like typing some words there and then translating them, that would be great because I like learning new things. So go ahead and share that. But in the meantime, what do you all think? Would you date someone that doesn't meet your financial needs? Would you date someone and would you date and have a relationship? Like, would you look, to go further with that person if they cannot meet your financial needs? Am I putting people on the spot? Let me put it in a poll because I know about the polls. You all will answer the polls, right? And I get it. I get it. Let's see. Hey, group, please speak this sentence. No, I don't know what that says. You got to tell me what that says. You tell me what that says first because I don't want to say anything that's inappropriate for this channel or that's out of pocket. So let me see. So people say, let me look at the poll that we have so far. How's your day going? Good. 50% say good. 50% says I'm alive. Okay, I understand. I got it. I got it. Let me type a new question in for this poll because I think that this is going to be the game changer. We'll just start it off right now. I mean, today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. While I'm typing this, let me ask you all, how many of you have completed your Christmas shopping? How many of you have finished Christmas shopping? Let's see. Um, I don't know if I can fit it. Oh man, I'm trying to figure out a way to fit the actual question in the poll because I think I'm being too wordy. Oh, okay, I know what I can do. Okay. All right. There we go. All righty. And if the poll is ready to go, would you date someone who doesn't meet your financial needs? There we go. It's only two answers to it, yes or no. I probably should have put maybe. But it's okay. So yeah, I changed the title. First, we're just gonna hang out, but we're still gonna hang out, you all. Hey, 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 mama. Ram is the name of Lord in Hindi language, I think. Ram. Okay. Did you look that up? That's cool. Let me see if you did. Because I think I think Guru left Thai Ram Ram. So Ram means Hindi. Means Lord. Yeah, I looked it up. Well, thank you. Well, what's the rest of it say? Translate the rest of it for me. I'm just random if you don't mind because Guru, I guess, decided not to participate and kind of took the left stage left. So that's okay. So this is a question to the community. I'll rephrase it because I know some people are just coming in. Welcome in, welcome in. I was listening earlier to the radio and they were talking about this lady who was in her, she's not mid 50s, she's closer to 60 really. Okay, closer to 60. And she was saying that she is not interested in dating nor being with anybody who cannot basically meet her financial needs. And when she's saying financial needs, she's saying 100%. Like she wants them to pay 100% of the bills, 100% of everything. And I just wanted to know what your response was to that. It's Wednesday. Let's do it. What's your response? I know what I thought about it when I heard it. And I just want you all to remember because I want to make you as comfortable as possible because I know this is one of those topics that can get a little heated depending on who's here. So just so that you know on my end, and usually in this chat, we keep it real clean and real respectful over here. So no judgment zone. You think what you think. It's no right or wrong answer. If you say, yes, I would date somebody, I would date somebody who does not meet all my financial needs. Okay, That's a great answer. You might say, I don't want to date anybody who does not have enough money and can't afford me and my lifestyle. That's cool too. That's your business, right? That's your business. In fact, that's where I stand with it. What I think, because I'm hosting and nobody's answering yet, let me see. Let me check the poll. What I think is this. I personally, I'm used to, or was used to, really working for myself and having my own things and doing for myself. So that wouldn't be that would not be something that I was like, okay, if you can't pay everything and do all this and do all that, then I don't want to deal with you. I'm married now, so it's a little different. Okay. I would have dated somebody who couldn't have met all of my financial needs because I was also working for myself and doing things. So I did not, that was not a requirement. I didn't want somebody who was broke, didn't want that, but you didn't have to have, six figures or anything of that nature. That's where I was like 20 something years ago. Like that was a long time ago. So a long time ago. I've been married for a long time. So before that, that was not a requirement for me. Now, what I say to other people is if that's something that that person requires and desires, that's what they want. Like, I'm not going to, speak negatively of that person or say, that's wrong, just wrong because you didn't. Now, we're talking about opinions here, right? So everybody is, like I said, you can drop whatever your opinion is and answer the poll. Answer the poll if you don't want to put your opinion in the chat. But me, that's not a big requirement. Now, I'm married. My husband pays 100%, 100% of everything. Now, my job is we have different roles that we play in this household, right? My husband pays for everything, everything. I am a woman that is well kept, right? So, is it kempt or kept? Kempt. So, and now I want to see which one it is. Is it kept or kempt? Because I've heard kempt. Let's see, kept. Have or retain possession of, cause to continue in a specified condition, position, course, etc. Nah, I think somebody was saying kempt, and I was like, is that the right word? Kempt, of a person or place maintained in a neat and clean condition, well cared for. So it's kempt. Yeah, you would think it's kept, Kept, but it's kempt. And that's what I heard, years ago. I was like, is that right? And I believe I looked it up then, but just forgot. So kempt. So kempt, Kempt, of a person or place maintained in a neat and clean condition, well cared for. So let me see. Let me look, because when SP looks like he begs to differ with me. Like, okay, kempt is done by yourself. Well, kept is done if somebody's taking care of you. The reason a lot of relationships don't work is people don't know what they want. People don't communicate their personal standards. They don't want their personal needs. Yeah. You know what, Mr. Terry? Now, I agree with that. Okay. That's why I say people should be straightforward and honest with the other individual. If that is something that you desire, if you're saying, I do not want to be with you because you don't make X amount of dollars, I think if I were dating, and I'm not, but if I were, I would tell that person, when I was dating, I was very upfront with people. I would tell that person what my expectations are right up front. That way, it's no confusion. That person can make that decision right then and there if they want to deal with me or if they want to bypass it and keep moving. And what I say is that person has a choice right then and there. Listen, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. Now, both parties have to now decide if they want to participate, right? If I want to participate, if I'm saying I only want somebody with six figures, then if I'm accustomed to a certain lifestyle. Okay, before I got married, I was accustomed to a certain lifestyle. My parents took very good care of me, very good care of me. We may not have been rich, but I would have never known the difference. I had everything I needed, everything I wanted, right? So I didn't know the difference when I got. So I know that because my parents set that standard and kind of set that level of expectation for me, when I was looking, I was also looking for certain characteristics from a person, certain standards. I wasn't going to pick, okay, I don't want to say trash, but I was not going to just accept anything into my life because I already knew what type of life I wanted to live. I knew what type of standard I had. And I'm, like I said earlier, I didn't have to have somebody with six figures because I was also making my own money and doing my own thing. So that was not the top of my priority. The top of my priority list was God. Do you love God? Right? Second, was I really looking for do you love God then? Might not have been looking for do you love God, but I was. God was up there. He was up there like, do you have a relationship with God? I know it was, are you honest? Do you have integrity? Like I said earlier, that was something that was a big deal in my household. So I looked for people who were honest, people who were authentic. And let me see, I see now the chat. Okay, now here we go. Now you all are all right. Okay, I see you. Mr. Terry, looks like we did something. To each his own, but I wouldn't personally go into a relationship with somebody who is not financially stable, especially in this day and time. Okay? All right? However, if that person becomes unstable financially while you are together, that's different. You work together and get it figured out. Very good points. Love it. Love it. Thank you for adding. Shanti, I love it. Yeah, I think that if that person is financially unstable and you're together, then you can be a helper. You help that person out. Like you're a team. It's not when you're married, you're a team. It's no longer about me, myself, and I. Before I was married, I didn't care nothing about no jokers. It was me. What do I want? What do I desire? Me, myself, and I. I'm single. I was single. I was not concerned with what anybody else was doing. Now it's shifted. I am married. Now it's what can we do together? What do we need to make happen? We're a team in this. We got to try to make it work, right? So it's different. It's a different mindset. My husband pays for everything too. I'm spoiled rotten. He would have to have money. Yeah, yeah. And I can attest to that. Spoiled rotten. And that's what her husband did for me too. Spoiled. And that's the thing. Do you all think that some of these fathers setting other men up? I don't know. I just thought about that because when somebody made that comment, my mama made that comment, it made me think, because I heard the term gold digger, right? I don't think all ladies are not gold diggers. I did not consider myself a gold digger. I wanted to have a stable relationship and have somebody who had some money coming in, right? Like I said, you ain't have to be, what's that man's, Jeff Bezos money or anything like that, but you need to have something. You need to have something. And I don't think that people are wrong if they're like, hey, this is what I desire and this is what my standard is. Now, I think that people need to get it together if they switch it up on a person. If they come into a relationship and they're like, okay, well, you know what? I'm fine with it this way. I agree, we're good, so we can date or whatever. I think it's something when they get into it now and they're like, okay, now you broke. I don't want to be with you. And people can make that decision. They can make that decision and choose to say, okay, I changed my mind, because you can always change your mind. But like I said, I think that people should just be upfront. If you already know going into something that that's not what you're looking for, why are you wasting that person's time? It's more what I'm saying. Don't waste somebody's time. Be honest with them. Say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. And you, my friend, are not going to work out for me. So then now they're free to go hang out with the next person who might take that, who might have their expectations met by that person. But if you're kind of stringing that person along, wasting their time, and you already know that that's not what you're looking for, now you're wrong. In my opinion, you're wrong. Eris and Busted, you are amazing. I love it. Thank you very much. Just random. So are you. They don't know what season the other person they want is in. Mother, can you? Hey PMC. Shanti is speaking to everybody. Kicking with the Brooks. Hello. Good morning, Brooks. Where's Willie? Look at you. Why are you worried about what my daddy doing? Official, what's happening? Gonna head out and get back to work. Stay safe and blessed. Hey, Proud. Thank you for coming in. See you later. Thanks for hanging out for a second. Your girl. How you doing this morning? Good to see you. Awesome, Alvin. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Alvin. What do you think about this? What do you think about this conversation we're having? Yeah, I had to change it because I just did. That's the beauty of being online and going live. Hello, Proud. GGJ, thank you for dropping your link. Awesome Alvin and your girl. Hey, your girl. How you doing? Hey, ladies. You're so intelligent, your girl. Thanks for dropping your link. No such thing, our gold digger. A man can say no if he ain't married, just like a woman can say no to something if she ain't married. Exactly. Hi. You want to say hi? Sure. Yeah, exactly. They can say, I think that it's the personal preference. It's that person's personal preference, right? And I just think, just be upfront. Like, you have the right to change your mind. You have the right to say, I don't want to, I don't want to be with somebody who does not meet this standard or my level of expectation, right? And I like Shanti said earlier, like you do have to compromise. Like once you're in a marriage, I was saying also earlier, it's not all about you. When I was single, it was all about me. I didn't care what anybody else thought about what I did. I make the decisions for myself. I made sure Andrea was happy. I made sure Andrea was doing what she wanted to do. I made sure that Andrea was taken care of, right? But when I got married, I still had my level of expectations met. And like I said, my husband pays for everything, right? He pays for everything. No complaints there. My father set that tone. My parents set that tone. Because how many of you have had parents or fathers, because fathers are like this to their daughters? I don't know how mothers are to the sons, except for my mom and my brother's relationship, but I don't have a son. So I'm just saying, I don't know if mothers like tell the sons don't get with a girl because of blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But I do know the fathers say, listen, you make sure this man is taking care of you. You make sure he provides. You make sure you have structure. You make sure you're financially stable. I don't know of any father that wants his daughter to be with somebody who doesn't treat them right. Yes. You can peep in and say hi. My daughter is homesick and wants to say hi. Just say hi. Put your head in there and say hi. Hurry up.
Hi.
That's one of my babies. She wanted to support her mommy and alive. Yeah, I spoil my kids. Me too. Me too. Which brings me to this point. So are we okay? Because I've seen a couple of you parents in this chat say you spoil your kids. I've also said that I spoil my kids. And I've had moms, my mom in here, she said she's spoiled, right? She was spoiled. Her kids were spoiled. And I prefer love. Like we were loved, right? We're loved. That person or those people who were responsible for us took care of us. Your daughter is my twin. Is she my twin? My twin? You say she my twin? She looks just like me. You better stop it. My daughter looks just like me. That's my twin.
I don't look like her.
You look like me.
No, I don't. See.
Does she look like me? You all? I keep hearing that lately that she looks like me. Does she look like me? I think she does. I gotta have at least two out the bunch. I mean, I did hard work. I need at least two. Give me two. Oh, let me see. I see somebody. Hey, Gamma, how you doing? Good morning, Gamma. You came in on the right topic today because I know this is your specialty, isn't it? Relationships. I spare my kids. I cannot wait for them to go out. I miss comments. Let me go down. No such thing. Okay, I spare no expense for mine anyway. Right. Well, I don't see an issue with that. I don't see the issue with that. Like, okay, my husband says I'm spoiled. I can agree with that. I'm spoiled. But guess what? My father told him specifically when I was married, I will never forget this day. She's your responsibility now, right? And my father knows that I have high expectations, right? He raised me that way. So my husband knew what he was getting into even before we got married. Because again, I say I'm not a person that keeps secrets like that. I tell people what my expectations are. So he knew everything he was getting into. He knew what he was getting into, right? He knew what my requirements were. He knew what my expectations were. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been dating him. So he knew all those things, and yet he made the decision, right? So that's all I'm saying. To be upfront and honest with that person so they know what they're getting into. And I see you all. Let me go to these comments. So I think, again, I don't think the lady was wrong for saying, this is what I expect. Maybe, and I think I heard her say or somebody else say, that's somebody made comments and saying that's why she's still single. Okay, that's her choice. Like, that's her choice, obviously, to me. In my opinion, if she decided that this is the kind of life I want to live and I don't accept anything below this standard, then she's making a choice, right? It looks like it's a clear choice to me that I'm choosing that I want somebody who can afford me, who can provide all these things, whatever those things were. I don't know what her requirements were financially, but whatever her requirements were, I'm sure she sounds like she laid it out to that person. And if she did, then they already knew ahead of time what they will be getting into. Now, that person has to make a decision. Do I want to, like I said, participate in what she's expecting, what her expectations are? And for her, she's made the decision. I'm going to deal with this person. I mean, I'm not going to deal with this person because they can't meet my financial needs. What's wrong with that? And if she wants to stay single until she gets that, well, what's wrong with that? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't care enough. I guess I don't care enough. I just feel like people make the best decisions they make for their life. And that's good enough for me. I don't want somebody coming over here telling me what decision I should make. I'm going to make the decision that works best for me. And I don't care what anybody else thinks. Let me see what you all are saying in the comment section. I spare no expense. I agree. Also, I don't say I agree. I spare my kids. I cannot wait for them to go out. One SP, you just said they spoil. You do. I know. Okay. Let me not touch that one. Marriage is about give and take, and it's about equal. That is right, Alva. Marriage is about giving and taking. But if that person, so what are we calling equal? Like, is it equal? Okay, if the man goes out and works and the woman stays in the household and takes care of the household, is that what we're calling equal? Because I also think that it varies from family to family. It varies from person to person. What I call equal may not be what you call equal, right? What I call equal is sitting here doing my part. I take care of the household. I run all the errands. I go do things for my kids. I do all the doctor's appointments. I run a small business. My husband also has a small business. So we have two small businesses that we run together. And yeah, and I do all different types of things. So what's equal? I think, like I said, it just depends on what that person, what that family or what that couple determines as equal. Now I know the people break up because of finances. I should look at it and see what the percentage is. Huh? No, you can get your own and bring me one in. So, and let me look this up because I'm interested and I'm going to he said I like the old you. Official 1SP, that is wrong. This is still the I spoil my kids. Official says Gamma is waving. Geeky Girls Journal is saying she wants a person with the base of their life built. She wants a genuine relationship, not a benefitship. A relationship is out of free will. It is. I'm just saying that people should be honest with people. Like, don't go into it saying you want one thing and that person believes you when you say it and then you switch it up on them. I think that's unfair. I much rather somebody come into a relationship being honest with me and telling me what their expectations are financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever. All of the leads, right? Tell me all of them. And then we can work together on that and I can make the decision. And then I can say whether I want to waste I can say, this is also what my expectations are. And then now we're not wasting each other's time. You can move right along if you don't want to deal with me. Not me. I'm not on the market. I'm just using me for an example. Now you can move right along. And I would think that person should get the same in return. I don't want to deal with that. That's not what my expectations are. I'd much rather wait for somebody else that I'm more compatible with. Now, some people might say a gold digger is just somebody who's just looking for that amount of money. Okay, but if that person knows going into it that this is the arrangement that they have, they made the choice to stay. I don't know. That's my opinion. Also, like I said, I'm not a person. I've not been a person in the past. I was not a person going into my relationship that said my husband has to be a millionaire, right? I didn't know. Just put it in the refrigerator. No, just put it in the refrigerator, please. Yeah, I didn't go in saying he has to be a millionaire, but he had to have something. He had to have something. Honestly though, we started out, but we were both in college together, so that tells you right there. Who in college well, there are people in college that has a lot of money. I didn't have millions of dollars in college. That's not my story. Good morning, Jamie. How you doing? Hey, Jamie. Jamie, you've been in there, didn't she? I missed it. Okay, that's my daughter getting on my case about the chat, of course. I need to catch up with the chat. Hey, Shantarman. Okay, so I'm looking on my laptop and looking on my mobile phone because I do see that I'm way behind. I'm way behind because I see I'm way behind. So welcome in to everybody who's in here. Shout out to you. Official, your daughter is my twin. I read that I'm spoiled. She looks just like me. I was spoiled with love. That's right, Jamie. Spoiled with love. With love and kindness have I drawn men. Happy wife, happy life, no strife. See? Exactly. Happy wife, happy life. It feels like I'm looking into a mirror. Yes, she does. Thank you, Gamma. That's the door. Oh, I'm just gonna look. One SP. Duh. Willie, Willie is a G. He sure is. Sure is. I'm new. Hey, Tinkerbell, if you're still in here, thank you. Welcome for thank you for coming in. Welcome in. Welcome in. What do you think about this topic, Tinkerbell? How do you feel about it? How do you feel? Yes, my dad spoiled me, so it's my standard. Although I also desire to spoil someone who is good to me. That Grandma, and what's wrong with that? I I kind of knew this topic would get you all worked up because when I heard, I was like, "Ooh, I got to bring this to the community." I sure do, because what's wrong with it? Like, what's wrong with being spoiled? What's wrong with being loved? What's wrong with being taken care of? I think taking care of somebody is different from taking advantage of that person. Taking care of somebody and loving on that person and providing for them because you want to provide for them and making sure you meet their needs and all that great stuff. Who like why is the person wrong or right or wrong, whichever one you go with? Why does there have to be a conversation about that? Why can't people just be like, hey, as long as he's happy or as long as she's happy, mind your business. Like what's the big deal? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. Those are my opinions. I'm happy over here, right? And I don't have anybody injecting, their opinions into how I should run my life and tell me what I should do in my household. My husband and I, we make this work, right? And he provides. He's a good provider, right? I see a lot of my father's traits in my husband, and I believe that's why we were a match, because I saw provider. I saw, integrity. I saw somebody who was a good, who was oh Lord, I would go on and on, but I saw somebody who could meet my needs, right? That could meet my needs during that time and now. Since we've been married, we've evolved together. We've changed. We've learned more about each other, and it works out. But I'm just saying, I saw that, and maybe I'm taking it from the end of somebody who has 100% of her needs, 100% of things paid for. I want to know from some of you ladies that work. What do you think? What are your thoughts? And I'm pretty sure you've already dropped that in the comment section. So I need to catch up and stop talking. But I need to catch up. Yeah, my daughter said I need to catch up. She's my mom.
I'll look at the comments so I can.
Okay, look at the comments and see how far behind I am, because I think I'm very far. Yes, my dad. Okay, our remembrance is uncanny. Deja vu. How are you? Okay, Leah. I'm Leah. Hey, Leah. I see you.
Where are you right now? Where are you?
I'm right here exactly with the rooks.
Exactly?
Yeah, exactly. I know whatever I said. I'm real far?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I better stop talking and keep
Okay.
reading.
Oh, you're
How
not
my
too
dear friend?
far.
Hey, walk with Lahiru. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you so much for commenting on my shorts. It's so good to meet you. I think that bridge was so nice that you took a video of. I love it. I forgot the name of the bridge, but you'll know the one I'm talking about. I don't care either. One SP said, I don't care either. Hey, Tinkerbell. That's from Rooks. Kicking it with the Rooks. Hey, girl. Shanti. Hey, that's from Gamma.
Okay,
You do
now
then.
you're not too far.
I'm not too far. I'm catching up.
Wait, this is how far you are.
Oh, that's far. Oh, Lord. Hey, Gamma. Okay, y'all, forgive me for a second. I need to catch up. Maybe I'll read the top and the bottom because I can see the most. Okay, I can see the most recent comments at the bottom, and then I'll go back up to the top on this one. Official 1SP, you can do the dishes, you can take out the trash, you can mow the lawn, you can do all of that. I don't mind doing the easy part and paying the bills. See now, okay. Are you saying the woman can do that? 1SP, or are you saying the man can do that? I'm just asking just for clarity, because I don't know if you're saying the man or the woman's supposed to do that, or are you saying me? Because I do the dishes, I take out trash, I've started mowing the lawn. I have bad allergies, but I've learned how to deal with my allergies. So one time my husband was sick, I was not feeling well, and I'm like, man, somebody need to cut that grass. I had never cut grass a day in my life. I didn't have to. My father did not make me. I didn't cut the grass in my household. And when I lived by myself, I didn't have to cut the grass. Right? I had other people to do that. So I had never learned to cut the grass. I had to learn how to cut the grass at my big age. Like I heard, I think it was Grandma saying something at my big age. At my grown age, I had to learn how to cut the grass because my husband wasn't feeling well. I'm like, okay, I can't let the grass just get high because he's not feeling well. I need to get out there and cut some grass. And I kicked my behind into gear, figured out how to start it. I think I saw him do it before and I knew how to do it from watching him. So I was like, okay, let me go on out here and let me start this grass. Let me start this lawnmower and let me cut this grass. And I cut the grass. So you help each other. What is it? Be helpers to one another. I can't just be like, oh no, that's on you. Like if you don't cut the grass, I guess the grass gonna be 2 miles high. Not at my house. I'm not gonna have no grass looking crazy. Not my house not gonna be looking crazy. So when the neighbors will come past and the house looking a mess and like nobody live here, like it's an abandoned property, just because I don't want to get out there and cut the grass. I'm not one of those people who also think I'm too good to cut grass or I'm too good to paint or whatever. I'll do that, right? To me, that's us sharing the responsibility. Let's see. Yes, every household definitely runs differently. What totally works for one household could be a no way for another household. Absolutely, Grandma. I agree with that. It may be like, hey, I don't care. I'm not doing that. And that's that person's choice. And that's that household's, that's their prerogative to make it work the way that they want it to work. That's how you win. That's right. That's right, Shanti. I agree with you 1,000%.
How are you making the polls on your?
I make the poll right here.
Can the mods make polls?
Why you want to make a poll? No, I'm not. You eat your food. You sit over there and eat. All right. So I'm sorry, I'm distracted. One of my little love muffins are here. My little pumpkins. I know she's looking at me like, love muffin, mommy, really? Like they know I called them. I'll just make up a name right on the spot, don't I?
I want a mod.
Yeah, she said I want a mod. My twin is right. I don't cut grass because I don't have a mower, and also my son would cut it before me. Yeah, well, see, and that works out, right? That works out for your household. Now, I rarely have to cut it here. All right, I have to tell you all a little secret about me. I used to be like, I'm not cutting no grass. Like, I'm not doing that. I ain't cutting no grass. And I would see other ladies cutting the grass, and I'd be like, well, good for you. You go ahead and cut that grass. It's because I didn't have to cut the grass. Now, when that happened, when my husband got sick, and I told you I had to go cut the grass. I was like, okay, well, I got to cut the grass. I just had to step it up. But perhaps if he never would have gotten sick, I might not have cut the grass, right? And I wouldn't have had to because he wouldn't have said, you got to cut the grass. It was just kind of understanding that he takes care of everything outside of the household. I did not have to do that. I don't have to take care of things outside the household. But if something were to ever happen, I will get out there and do what I need to do, right? Just like Jamie. I think you would too, Jamie. But you say if you have a son there that's cutting the grass, why are you cutting the grass? Why you don't have to cut the grass? I will tell you all this though. I found that cutting the grass gave me a little me time. It gave me some quiet. My daughter's laughing. It gave me some quiet time. It really did. So I did not mind cutting the grass. Once I cut it once, twice, I was like, okay, this what we do out here? I was out there being one with nature. I was cutting the grass. I put my headphones on and I covered up because what I learned was when I went outside and cut the grass in shorts, it was not a good time. The grass was hitting my legs. It hurt. The blades of grass hurt. I was like, that is crazy. But now I know what to do. I don't have any skin showing. I even have a hood on my head because the grass flies all in my hair. The first couple times I had grass all in my hair, just all over the place. I was looking a crazy mess. Now I know better. I go out there, I cover up everything except for my face. Like I had this much of my face showing. Put my glasses on, put on my devotionals, or my sermons, my music, and I just cut. Why? Because I'm out there hanging out by myself. I got some quiet time, me time. I don't have to make nobody a sandwich. I ain't got to make no drinks. I don't have to run nobody here and there because if they see me outside cutting the grass, they're like, okay, mom, cutting the grass. I got some me time. So that's the tip. If you want some me time and you don't mind getting out there and cut that grass, go cut the grass. Nobody's going to bother you when you're cutting the grass because they don't want to come help out. I'm just saying. All right, next, let me see what you all say. Hey, Kevin, word up. I see you, Kevin.
Your mom is on there.
I know, I see it. You see, Grandma? I know. She said your mom was on there. Shout out to my mama. Hey, Ma. I know I said hey to Kicking It With the Books, laugh out loud. Cut that grass. Cut the grass. I'm telling y'all. Best kept secret. Cut the grass. Good morning, Kevin. So that's how you started cutting the grass. Yep, your dad was excited to see you cut the grass. Now he thinks I will. Wrong. See? My mom said she is not cutting that grass. I've never known my mother to cut the grass ever in life. And she just said, I'm not doing it. That was me. I wasn't doing it. But because I never had to cut the grass. My father, like I said, didn't say cut the grass. My brother had to cut the grass, but we didn't have to go outside and do that. But when my husband got sick, I was like, man, I don't want to cut the grass. I waited a couple of days. I'm just gonna tell you. I was like, let me see if he's gonna recover, because if he recovers, I'm not going out there and sneeze and do all that stuff with these allergies. I had to take my allergy medicine, and I had to put on my big girl underwear and go out there and cut the grass. And it was probably the best kept secret, and it was a blessing because now, as long as it's not, it's not. We don't have to cut it when it's freezing cold anyway. But if it's not cold, then I don't mind. I go right out there and cut that grass. My husband it's so funny because he's even like, hey, Dre, you want to do blah, blah, blah? Or, I'll be like, no, I'm going to go cut the grass. I'm going to cut the grass. Y'all go do blah, blah, blah. You go do that. I'll go cut the grass. So I'm just saying that's a secret. So I go out and do ours with my husband when I'm not working. Good for you. I saw you out there helping pick up. I know you were doing some yard work helping out. And I was like, look at her, you go, girl. It was during the live. You were out there helping. And, you got to help out. Sometimes I know the husbands probably appreciate that. If my father was on here, he'd probably be glad. I know he would be like, yeah, say it. He probably want me to keep saying this so that my mother would go out and go out and help him with the yard work. But she said she ain't doing it. So I know all the men in the audience. Well, she said no. She said wrong. I ain't doing it, didn't she? I'm not doing it. So yeah, all the men, you're welcome.
I'm going to try to get more.
Okay, go ahead. Men, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to alleviate some things. And the women here, we're willing, but you got to do your part. Don't want us to go cut the grass and then you don't want to help with dinner. It's got to be an even exchange. You know what I mean? If I cut that grass, you need to get in that kitchen and make some dinner. Where 1SP at? I know he has something to say about this. My husband and father-in-law used to do it together, but he passed away and I couldn't let my husband do it alone. So that is commendable. Let me put some hearts up. Look, I'm going to have to push my own hearts for that. This is for you right here, Shanti. You see that? You see those hearts? There you go. Those for you. All the hearts. Let me see how many hearts I can push. You got to step in and help. That's all. That's all. And that's what I'm saying, some people, you go into the relationship with your expectations and your standards. That's fine. You should do that. You should do that because otherwise you're not going to be happy if you just accept anything that's less than what you're looking for or what you want, right? So if you're a spoiled person, you're spoiled, don't go into a relationship with somebody who can't, meet your needs, and you're just going to be looking at them sideways, and that's not fair to that person. That's not fair to them. Now you're going to be like, you might be thinking bum in your head or whatever the word is you use. I don't know. But you might be using any word and because they can't meet your need, but you chose them and you chose to stay. So now you got to deal with it. So just be honest and tell them, listen here, you're good for somebody else, not for me. And now if you get into the relationship and like Shanti said, her husband, they had an unfortunate situation, and my condolences, Shanti. But she said, listen, I couldn't let my husband go out there and do it by himself. I had to step up. That's the same thing I thought when my husband was outside doing yard work, and my girls were all doing other activities, and I was like looking at him, and it was real hot outside, blazing hot. This was the one time I went out in my shorts, and I learned my lesson, shorts and a tank top. And I went out there, and I was like, let me help you out. Like, it's hot out here, and you just out here working. I just felt so bad for him. Because he was out there working, didn't ask nobody for help. He was just out there. And I'm looking at that yard. It's like, God, that's a big yard. I'm looking at the backyard. I'm looking at the front yard. And I'm like, I can't let him do all that by himself. That's a whole lot. And my parents could tell you, it's a whole lot of yard right there. And I was just like, let me help him.
I can't put this back on.
Just, this is what happens when your children are homesick. And now you can't have your me time on your live. You gotta share the time with them. They're a blessing though. Here you go. Thank you very much. So let me see what I missed. I know I missed a lot. Thank you. You're welcome, Shanti. It's the truth. I want to be saying you're a good woman for doing that. Thank you, Tinkerbell. Wait, that's the Shanti. You're talking to Shanti, right? Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Mr. Terry said the Holy Bible, Book of Ecclesiastes, a time and a season for everything under the sun. It's okay to have a selfish season in your life, a season all about you. Yeah, this my look. I get a little bit of the selfish season usually between these hours. Between the hours of dropping kids off and then before I start picking kids back up. So this is good time for me. But girl, you trying to sing a song? She's providing entertainment if anybody is interested. But go over there and entertain yourself, make that food, and then come back over here. Okay? What's that on the
I'm
phone?
waiting for the food to go.
Okay. She loves being on camera. She loves being on camera. And when she's of age, we'll see if this is enough or too much or whatever for her. Good morning, Chris. Hey Chris, how you doing? I'm glad the Rook said that so I can see it on the other screen. No, I'm talking to you, girl. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you, Tinkerbell. Appreciate it. Ecclesiastic moments are a time in the day where you meet your personal needs and personal wants. Not having Ecclesiastic moments will cause a decline in physical health and mental health. Kendra said, good morning to Tinkerbell. Willie Mays, I raised you right. That's why I see your grandfather in the chat now.
Yay!
Yeah, that's my daddy. That's my daddy. Y'all see that? That's my daddy. Terry Jones, good one. That is a good one, Mr. Terry. See, I told y'all. My father, he raised a good woman, and my mother too. They both had a hand in this. Give me a high five, child, because I see one.
Well, I have a question. Can I actually go to a game, but I'll still be
Go ahead. Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
I'll still be on the mic.
Go ahead. Just leave me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, look,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. I must have frozen or something. Now, let me see what I missed. Thank you. That's Tinkerbell. The cool dude. You better know it. My father is cool. He real cool. And like all the guys I used to date were intimidated by my dad. They were. Because he didn't play. So... So that was also the thing too. I didn't really have to worry about jokers because they be like, I don't want to take no chances with her dad. He the real deal. Like people didn't do it. Dang. If any of my exes are watching, y'all didn't look. I had one tell me, and I was like, oh, that's why. Oh, my father, yeah, he didn't play. I don't see anything scary about him. You don't know my daddy. He's not scary. He's a man. He fears God. That's what I'm gonna tell you about my dad.
Wait,
and what is saying in the Bible? A man that does not take care of his family is worse than the infidel.
I'm guessing one SP said I don't see anything.
Yeah, you know one SP over there. Yeah, it's worse than the infidel. Isn't that in the Bible? I'm gonna tell y'all what chapters it is if y'all don't believe me. Let me look it up and I'm gonna tell y'all.
17 likes.
Oh, man. Oh yeah, look at the 17 likes.
It's
hey.
17 people.
Well, we need more than that. We should have a goal, but we don't.
500.
I want to tell y'all that.
Like.
Thank you, child. How many likes we need?
500.
We need 500 likes. That's a superstar right there. We need 500. Doesn't take care of his family. There it is. I know. Take care of his family. I just want y'all to know I'm not making it up. I'm gonna find it right there in the Bible. Because I want y'all to know. I want you all to be. I heard the term Bible illiterate like months ago, and I'm just thinking about Bible illiterate. I don't want y'all to be Bible illiterate. I don't want to be Bible illiterate. That's why I always look it up. And when I say something, I want to make sure it was the right thing. So I go back and check it. That's why I always keep this laptop next to me or the Bible or something so I can go look it up and make sure I'm telling y'all the right thing. And then you go and look it up. Don't take my word for it. Okay, here it is right here. Timothy 5:8. Let me go to it so I can read the verse. I know it should be in Bible.com or something. Yeah, Bible.com should have said. This is the Messenger Bible. I don't want it from the Messenger Bible, though. Let me see. No, I want it from the NIV. Yeah, I'm picky. Okay, let's see. I'm going to be picky today. I want it in the NIV Bible Hub. Can I change the translation? Oh, here we go, right here. 1 Timothy 5:8. And I'm so behind. Can you look at my chat? Can you look at the chat for me and tell me how far behind I am?
Okay.
Or read tell me what the last comments are because I'm so far behind my mobile. Ones? No, go to the bottom because I have to read this verse.
I'm at the bottom.
Yeah, all the way at the bottom. And try to keep me on task because I'm not doing a good job.
Kicking with the rocks.
Rooks.
Kicking with the rooks. Sorry. Kicking with the rooks. 1 Timothy 5.
Oh,
8.
Thank you, Rooks. Thank you, Shanti. She working and dropping verses for me. First Timothy 5 and 8.
Really means.
I know what, hold on. I know he dropped. I know he did it. Let me read this verse first, okay? Then you can do that. New Living Translation, it's the NLT, you all, says, but those who won't care for their relatives, especially, keyword, especially those in their own household, have denied the true faith. Such people are worse than unbelievers.
Can you tell me when you need me again?
Yeah, I was probably reading the King James Version. That's what I grew up on. So that was my translation. That's the one I always remember. But that's it. Let me see. New International Version. Anyone who does not provide for their relatives, and especially for their own household, has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. So, infidel means unbeliever, right? Somebody who's not a believer would not believe in taking care of their family and their household. So if you are a person of faith and you don't believe in taking care of your family or taking care of those in your household, we're talking about your wife, your children, your husband, your spouse, whatever, that means you're worse than an unbeliever. That might sound a little harsh, doesn't it? I'm just telling you what the words say. Go look it up. Shanti told y'all. 1 Timothy 5 and 8. It's right there. You want to hear the English Standard Version, ESV? But if anyone does not provide for his relatives, and especially for members of his household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. All right, that's 3 different versions. I think we're good here. Right? That's good? Okay. Let me go on back to the live. Okay. Not harsh. Not harsh at all. It's the truth. It's the truth. Hey, I told you all. What? We believe in integrity over here, right? We speak the truth in love. It might hurt somebody's feelings for a minute, but it's the truth. And the truth shall set you free. What did Willie Gilbert say in what was the name of it? A Different World? The truth shall set you free, ye shall. Right? She said the truth shall set you free. And that's all I'm telling y'all. It's going to set you free. So I didn't say it. They said that's what it say in the Bible. Andrea didn't say it. I repeated it. I read it. Not harsh at all. 100%. Thank you. Listen to you. That's right. I'm just if you don't take care of your household, you're worse than an unbeliever. So get yourself together. Get yourself together. You don't want the word to say that you're worse than an unbeliever. You might as well not be believing in nothing then. Let Brooke read now. You're pretty. You're my new mom. I will be 36 in January. Well, happy birthday, January 10th. We had some January birthdays over here too. 2 to be specific, right? 2.
You're my friend.
Don't say yeah. Hey, Samira. Girl, how you doing? I was thinking about you yesterday. I sure was. I was thinking about you yesterday because I made I have a video, Samira, that's gonna premiere, I think this weekend. I don't know, but it's Ellicott City. And she knows what I'm talking about. So anyway, I thought about you because I was there this past summer. I'm just so far behind on editing my videos, as I told you all, that I finally got around to it, Samira. So I put it up and I was like, I wonder what Samira up to, because I hadn't seen you in a minute. So hey girl, how you doing? Samira is so lovely, and she's such a lovely person. We must remember it's better to give a person the sour truth rather than a sugar-coated lie. And that's what I believe. Like, we learn in church, and we learn because we're believers that you don't have to be nasty and mean when you tell people the truth. In fact, they're not going to listen to you if you're being nasty and mean. They're going to be like, they just mean and just surly and evil, and I don't even want to talk to them. But if you tell people the truth and you say it in a loving manner, they can accept that. They can accept that. They might not like it at the moment because it might hurt their feelings, but they can accept it. They might have to walk away for a little while, right? They might have to walk away, but then they come back and they're like, okay, she was right. It did say that. So I need to get myself together. That's all I'm saying over here, you all. Let's help each other out. We want to be the best. We want to be the best person that we can be. The best person. I'm telling you all, I don't want to accept anything less than the best for myself. Forget mediocre. What's that mean? What's average? My parents did not raise me to be an average woman. Girl back then, woman now. I don't want to be an average woman. In fact, God does not want me to be average. He does not want me to be average. He wants me to be extraordinary. I have to be the exception. I am the exception to the rule. You all put in there, I am extraordinary. If you think you're extraordinary, I better not see nobody not put extraordinary. Put extraordinary in the chat. I should see all 14. How many people? All 14,000 14,000.
Yeah,
I'll
let's add
multiply.
1,000.
I'll multiply because God works in multiplication. I need to see 14,000 people type in the chat. I'm extraordinary. Make sure I don't miss anybody because I'm behind. I need to catch up over here.
Oh.
I have 16 subscribers. You're extraordinary. That's right, Shanti. That's right. You read too much
Extraordinary.
into my
I
comments
am.
on your videos. Oh,
Huh?
one SP. Samira said, "I'm good. Been good. I'm been going through a lot right now." But
I am extraordinary. Good job, Tinkerbell.
Aw, thank you for coming in, sweetheart. I am extraordinary, Tinkerbell. That's right, Samira. I am extraordinary because you are. Oh man, that song like Christ-like, right? Christ-like. Living in the movie and it's like. So you are. We gotta start thinking like that. Okay, so I was caught out there in one of my lives a while, like probably 3 lives ago, and somebody called me out on my own live and was like, "You can't talk like that about your videos." Basically, I'm gonna paraphrase what the person said. They might be here. I didn't see their name come up yet, but I'm behind in the chat. So if you are here, they know who I'm talking about. Call me out because I was saying that my uploaded videos. I said I won't say the word again, but I was saying that they're not acceptable to me, basically, right? I was just saying it in a word that probably was not a good word to use. And I'm just telling you all that now so that you can look at me and be like, okay, she makes mistakes. She's not perfect because you are. You make mistakes too. That's why I don't mind saying that I make mistakes because I know y'all imperfect too. It's nobody on here who's perfect. So I don't care about what somebody may say, may think about me, whatever. We're all imperfect, all right? Let's just start there. So yeah, I was like, oh God, these videos are, and I know I'm very, very critical of myself and my work. And when I know I can do better, I'm like, oh girl, you got to do better. I'm honest with myself. You need to do better because and I use the word SUCK. I won't say it. That's what I said in the video. So then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, so I can't speak like that. I mean, here I am always telling you all to speak positively, right? Speak things as though they are, have faith. And I believe in all those things like 1,000, 10,000%, right? 10,000%. But that time and a couple times I was like, oh, these videos suck. But it was me being honest with myself, like looking at it and saying, girl, you need to do better. So what the conclusion I came to is I have to do more of those things that I don't think is good enough to me. I have to do more of those things. Those things for me being uploads because I don't do enough uploads, which also brought me to the conclusion that that's why I don't think it's good enough because I don't take enough time doing it. Lives, I'm good with live. I'm real comfortable with lives. Shorts, good with shorts. I'm just using this for an example. That's something in your life might be something else, right? I don't know what it is for you. You can fill in the blank. For me, it's uploads, long form content. And I'm like, right? But I realized something. I was like, okay, I had to have a little talk with Jesus. And what he reminded me of is I don't do it enough. I do it like once every couple months and then I think they're supposed to be spectacular. That's not even realistic. That's probably insanity thinking that I can do something magnificent and I had not even touched it in a while. So I was like, okay, pull out. You need to dust out those videos you did. Look at them, see if they're good. And if you don't like them, if they're not acceptable, trash them. I'm just trashing it. At this point, I'm not going to go through 100 videos and try to remake and do all that. And then it's just like, if you find some you like, just, correct them. And then just start from here. Start from where I am. I'm going to start right from this point and then start creating more uploads. Just going to start doing it. And then, we'll see how it goes. And then that way I can have a more accurate, I can determine more accurately if that's really what my thing is, right? I can't really say that I'm terrible at it if I don't put forth the effort. I put forth the efforts on live because I'm here. I show up. I do not show up on uploads. So, okay, I'm going to start. So I edited a video and, it's going to go up and we're going to start there. That's where we're going to start. So I have to set a goal, I guess, and make it happen, right? Ain't that what we do? And I'm not waiting until January. I don't do the New Year's resolution. I just say I'm going to do what I'm going to do right now, and I do it. I don't need to wait for a specific month. I want to be better today. So I do what I need to do today to become a better person. See what I mean? You don't need to wait. You don't need to wait for somebody else to tell you to do better. Just do better. Let me see what you all are saying in the chat because I shouldn't even look at my mobile comments anymore because they're so far gone. I don't even know what's happening. Kingdom with the Rooks. Right. Thank you. Right on point. Thank you. That target, I love it. Everyone has a blessed day. Nice to meet you. Bye bye, Tinkerbell. Nice to meet you too. Have a good day. Thank you. Come back. I'm here every day, Monday through Friday. Not every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll be looking for you, Tinkerbell. I'll be looking. You don't have to be great at everything as long as you mow the lawn and fill up the cars. Then you are still attractive. I fill up cars. I put gas in the tank too. I do. I sure do. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for somebody to do that for me and be on the side of the road. My father did not raise a fool. Neither did my mama. I am not waiting, right? I get it done. Have a great day, Leah. That's so nice. Look at y'all over there. Great way to look at it, said Kicking It. Right, when SP, I have to go, but just showing you love. Have a blessed day, fam. You too. Thank you, Tinkerbell. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's see. I absolutely understand, Andrea. It's okay. Thank you all. See, you fall short of the glory. I definitely fall short of the glory. Let there be no misunderstanding. I definitely fall short of the glory, right? We all do. We all do. So, like I said, I ain't concerned. I'm not stressed out. I'm one of those people. I'm like, okay, I fell. I got right back up. I get right back up. I'm not gonna stay down. I'm gonna stay down for 1 second. That's it. And I'm getting right on back up on the second count. Boom. She's there. She's up. She did it. Ain't nobody gonna say, nobody can say I'm a quitter. Cause that word don't even exist in my vocabulary. Quit, no. Learn and do better. That's right. Exactly, Shanti. We all make mistakes. People need not to hate. They do that all the time. Right. I'm extraordinary. I'm extraordinary. All right. Yes. All right. I love it. Let me see where you all are now. Let me skip on down. Okay. Right when SP. Great way to look at it. Okay. Have a great day. All right. You too. I know that's right. All right. I'm caught up there. Let me see. Should I backtrack with these other comments and see what you all said? Sorry, y'all, back from vacation, so I'm catching up with work. I know. How was your vacay? You look like you were having a good time to me. Even if you didn't, just look, being away and relaxing or not, or touring or whatever it is that you decide to do, it's good. Do more of it. Shanti, that check looks great on you. Yes. I, I don't know. What the check? You got a check? Wait a minute. I have not seen that. Let me go onto your page right now. When SP said, I'm uploading the video. Dre the Dream as promised. I don't see you in my comments. Did you put up two? One SP, because you're supposed to be two. Don't think I forgot. Not one. You're supposed to be doing two. Remember? Not one, but two. So don't even try to call me out right now. I'm two videos, and I will be in that comment. If you don't believe me, tag me so I can come over there. Let me see where the rooks. Let me see Shanti kicking it with the rooks. Because let me see. I want to see what the check is about. Oh, you sure did. Congratulations. You at 106. The last time I looked, you were at 103. Whoa. You go, girl. The rooks, y'all go. Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh, she got the check. The check. They talking about the check by my name. Yeah, I see that now. I see it now. I looked it up. I looked you up, girl. Hold on. The check by your name. Yep. I see it. I didn't know that it was there because you got the verified, right? That's what that means. She is verified. Verified and highly favored. Thank you. Nothing but God's timing. God is good. God is good. I love it. I just didn't see it. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I don't know which one it was, but I'm so glad you got it. You work hard. Geeky Girls Journal is talking about genuine deposits in the bank of trust and keeping it, also being a real person and not fake. That's right, Mr. Terry. Yes, Shanti, PR was good to y'all. Yes, my husband and I do everything together financial. It makes it easier for us and always us to do more. Yeah, and allows us to do more. That's great. That's a great way to do it. Gamma, yes. And that was in September, still editing the September cruise. See, that sounds like me. I'm so far behind. Y'all don't even want to know. I'm always so far behind on the video editing and the chat. It's just, God bless. Good morning. That was from Shan Tyman. Oh, okay, Shanti. Jamia, happy house, happy spouse. Ooh, look, if Shan Tyman is still in here. Yes, I'm just seeing your comment. Happy house, happy spouse. That's right. Be happy. Make each other happy. Good morning, Shan Tyman. Shanti. I have a learning disability. I don't understand. I would have explained further if I would have seen it. Dre the Dream. I just want one thing. I could be outside grilling meat too, 1SP. That's funny. Thank you, Samira. Hey, good morning, Geeky Girl. Hey, Soul St. Louis, how you doing? Hey, friend. That's from, I met Soul St. Louis through Gamma. You are, so Soul St. Louis, come in and type GGJ so that you can drop your link and connect with other people in this chat, and make it just a big old whole family. That's what we do. So St. Louis, we're talking about financial needs. If a person, okay, how can I summarize this quickly? I don't even know if I can summarize it quickly. You might just want to answer the poll. That might be quick. That might be faster. But if I summarize it, like, would you, and you don't have to say it in the chat if you're not comfortable, but would you date somebody that did not cover you 100% financially? Let's just say that. And we've had a lot of self-proclaimed or people who have been honest with us and said, hey, I'm just spoiled. They're spoiled in the chat, right? I was one of them too. And the question is, like, would you date or marry? I don't know which one you are, what season of your life you're in. Would you date or marry somebody if they didn't meet your needs financially? And, we have a couple different ways that we can go with that, different conversations, different thoughts. And that's how we do it over here. No judgment zone. Your thought is your thought, right? Different things for different households is the conclusion we've come up with. Me, I'm married. I jump in. When my husband needs my help, I'm going to help out. I'm not going to be on a sinking ship. That's just me. I'm not going to do it. So if you feel comfortable, engaging and commenting, go ahead and do it. And yes, I'm glad I finally caught you in this live. Wait, I'm glad you finally caught this live. Let me rephrase that. Yes, so welcome in. Everybody say hey to Soul St. Louis. Andrea girl, yes, so far behind on the editing. Oh my goodness. I'm in Jamie and she gives the best. Oh, yes. I saw Jamie's short when she was in tears and almost made me happy. I was like, Jamie, really? Like, you really gonna do this and make other people who watch your video almost cry? I saw that. That was so precious. That was so sweet when you all stopped by and gave her that gift. That was so wonderful. If you all want to know what I'm talking about, go look at official Jamie's short and give her a like, give her some views, and you'll see what we're talking about. And now you're caught up. Let's see. Lovely Samira, I think it should be 50-50, no gender roles. What the other person is slacking in, you help. Okay. So you would cut grass. Would you cut grass, Samira, if you had to cut grass? I cut grass. I had to, which forced me to learn how to cut grass. And then now I don't mind cutting the grass. I just be like, okay, I'm going to do it. Cutting grass gives me some me time, y'all. And I take the me time how I can get it in this house. If the ship sinks, then grab this life raft. You got to grab something to hold on to. Yes, I believe. And Gamma says, and I'm going back. I'm reading, trying to read what you type in now. And I'm also going back because I was so far behind in the chat. I don't want to miss something you said. So I'm just trying to add that as well. Yes, I believe spouse should love all over each other. Why not? You love, right? Why not love? You married this person. You married the person. So now if you believe in those vows you took when it says for better or for worse, and I know some people do not, like they roll out. That's their own personal opinion. Me, my husband, he already know. Boy, you ain't got nowhere to go. you try it if you want to. Try it if you want to. But why not? You with that person, might as well love them. Like love them. Why did you marry them? If you married them and love was not a part of the equation, then that's probably why you don't want to be with them anymore. But I'm not marrying somebody I don't love. I married somebody I loved. I'm not just going to be with anybody. If you don't love that person and you wake up one morning and they are chewing like a cow and you just be like, ew, I can't stand it. And now you don't want to deal with them anymore because you don't love them. You just married for the financial gain or whatever. Maybe you were in a point in your life where you just like, I just need a cuddle buddy, or I just want to be cuffed this cuffing season. Whatever it is that people say, I don't know, because I don't date. I've not dated in so many years. I don't know what the terminology is, but if you have not been if you just found somebody because you just wanted to be with somebody, then that's the wrong reason to get into that relationship. Don't be with somebody just to be with somebody. Be with somebody because you love that person, because love is going to keep you when all those other things that they do annoy you and you like, oh my God, you getting on my nerves. You got to love that person or it's going to be over, like done deal. I'm sick of looking at your face. My daughter said, oh, I'm sick of looking at your face. I don't want to be around you. I don't like the way you keep the cabinet doors open. I don't like the way you walk. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you look, across the room. Whatever it is. I don't like the way you smell. I don't like the way you get dressed. What else, daughter?
I don't like the way you talk, the way you walk.
I don't like the way you. She said, I don't like the way you talk, the way you walk, all of those things. I don't like none of it. But when you love somebody, now you're like, okay, can you please stop walking that hard? Like, you really getting on my nerves. But you still love them. So you deal with it. Oh, okay, let's see what we say. There was a song that said, the one you're with. Oh, love the one you're with. Love the one you're with. Yeah, I heard it. Let's see what So St. Louis said. Oh, okay, let me go up. Samir says, yes, I do it now. And raking leaves, I wish I didn't have to. Now, raking leaves, now that's a whole nother monster, Samir. Don't nobody like raking leaves. Wait a minute, let me not say that, because my grandmother used to love raking leaves. She loved it. She liked it so much, we would join in with her to rake the leaves because we thought she was having so much fun out there. But yeah, raking leaves is a whole nother thing. I rake leaves if I have to. I do rake the leaves. But I have these things called 5 kids over here. And I'd be like, get out there and rake those leaves. Go rake those leaves. They want to rake them and then jump in them though. So I guess that's the benefit of raking leaves for them. But then I have to go control it because then they rake leaves and there's piles and the leaves flying all over the place again. And then we got to rake them again. It's this whole thing. But at least they're doing it, trying to contribute is what I guess, Samira. Right? I know, laugh. Just picking. So St. Louis, what you say? Let me see. Let's see what So St. Louis said. No, but I think I would because it's more ways than monetary ways to help and be supportive. It is absolutely. We were talking about, if you do things inside the household. So your contribution may not be, monetary, but you giving of your time. You in there washing dishes, sweeping the floor, mopping the floor, making sure kids get here, there, and everywhere, and helping to manage the finances and paying bills, that all that has to count for something. What I say is whatever works for that household is the way that people should do it. And other people shouldn't be worried about how other people run their household. That ain't your business. You worry about your business. How do you run your household? Like I said, ain't nobody coming to my house and telling me and my husband how to run our house. That's my business. So do what works for you. Hey, Tamika, how you doing? Hey, girl. Right there, Tamika, not John. Other Tamika. It's Tamika Davis. Yeah, Tamika Davis.
Hi.
She said hi, Tamika. Let's see. Just picking So St. Louis. No, listen. We believe in honesty over here. Girl, tell us what your thoughts are. That's the whole thing about this community. Just let us know so we can engage. Let's see. Just picking. Samira said, hi, right. Davis. Good morning, Geeky Girls and everyone. I definitely agree with that. Yeah. I'm not going to listen. This boat is not going to sink on my behalf. I'm going to make stuff happen if I have to make it happen. Well, I just saw the chat jump over there. Good morning. Let's see. I totally agree. Tamika Davis, good morning. It's from Honest Feet. Exactly. Marry someone you love and then find ways to come back and love, as they say. Everyone has bad habits, but it's how you compromise. You got to compromise, man. Let me tell you all, if it's one thing, if you are not single and you want a piece of advice from me, you didn't ask for it, but I'm just going to give it to you because this is alive and I give my advice. So if you are single and you don't think you're going to compromise in a marriage, you might not want to get married. You might not. And I'm not saying don't, and I'm not saying do. I'm just saying if you think that it's going to be all about you 1,000% of the time, it ain't. I'm here to tell you, you are going to have to compromise, because think about it this way. It's somebody coming from a completely different household that, may have been brought up differently, believes they might not have the same exact beliefs you have. Like, things are different. They're a different person. And then you have another person, which is you. And then these two people come together. You're not going to have the same exact thoughts. You're not going to have the same exact viewpoints. So you're going to have to compromise. It can't be just my way or the highway, because if it's a my way or the highway, you might as well be single and ride that road by yourself, because then you can get everything the way you want it. But when you come together, you got to be in agreement. You got to be in alignment with each other. And if that means compromising, you got to compromise. And if you think you're going to be married and you're not going to compromise, I'm here to tell you that is not how it works. And I've been married for, double digits. So I'm just telling you, you don't have to take my advice, but you might want to. Your choice. Okay. Next. Good morning, Tamika. So St. Louis said, no, I meant when we pick at people talking about why you reading that. Oh, man, I'm laughing, So St. Louis, because I was that person. I was real picky. Like, looking at people like, oh my God, it's like, why you breathing like that? Like, why you chewing your food? Why you, why you, why you looking like that? And they be like, well, these my eyes. Like, what? They looked the same 2 days ago. I know, but why you looking like that? Why you looking at me like that? Like, what's wrong with you? I was a nitpicker. So, thank God. And my husband not perfect, but God saw something in him and brought us together. And there you have it. 5 kids later. So it's possible. Love is possible. Even if that person annoys you. They might be annoying you, but they might be funny. And then you love them. You don't even know why. You just like, I love you. You annoy me, but I just love you. I don't even know. You just like, I love you. I can't even explain it. I get it. So St. Louis, yeah, you just like, I just love you. Yeah, I love them. Okay, your life passed you by so fast. No, it didn't. I'm a young person. I still have so many days of my life. Why? Because I was obedient to my parents. What does it say in the Bible? Disobedient children will live half their days or something like that. I mean, ain't that what it say? I was obedient, so I'm looking to live a long life, a very long life. Unless Jesus come back first, then I just take it. Jesus, take me with you. That's how you know you love a person. Exactly. You just like, you just, I don't believe you just walked past me like that and just burped or passed gas or something like that. And I was just like, okay. Oh my, what? Why you looking? Why you looking at me like that? Oh yeah, exactly. That's love. Cause before that, you be like, we done. I'm done with it. I'm done. And knowing the people, have bodily issues and things that come out that make sounds, and you all know what I'm talking about. But in the past, I'd be like, oh no, Jesus, no, that ain't my kind of person. But you live and you learn and you grow. So I'm just trying to be helpful however I can be helpful. And I want one of those, but I can't do it right now. Terry, yes, my kids keep me young. Mine too. Mine too. And I used to hear people say that your kids will keep you young. Well, I got a whole handful of them over here, and they do. They keep me young. I'm still running around with the children and having a good time. I have fun with my kids too. So that's that. What we say? Terry, where we at? You have to compromise big time all the time. See?
Mm-hmm.
And we talking to somebody who's been married for long time.
54 years.
A long time. The grandchild said 54 years. What's this mean? Look, do something. Your phone is doing something.
What?
I don't know. It went off. It was a notification. You might want to check it. Let's see. I get it. That's how you know you love a person. Big time all the time. My kids can.
All of this is YouTube videos.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't need to have it. I got too many of me going right here. Too much of me. My little brother has married for nearly 20 years, and he looks like the older brother. Well, then Well, guess what? I've been married for over 20 years. I don't look like the old sister. I've been married probably longer than a lot of young people over here.
Aren't you older? The older sister.
I am the older sister. I am the older sister. Technically, yes. Okay, here. Take that. Take this and take that. You want to take this too? Don't drop it. Just come back and get it.
Okay.
Here, let me put it right here. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to mom and I'm trying to go live. So you all just have to be understanding of that, which I know you are. Let me read these comments. Let's see. Have a great day. Bye, Shanti. Have a good day at work. Thank you for coming in. Lovely. I agree. What else? What are we talking about now? All right. Let me go back to these other comments over here. Oh, it's an hour and 23 minutes, you all. Let me see what the polls say. Would you date someone who doesn't meet your financial needs? Okay, look at that. 61% of you said yes. No said 39%. Well, look at that. All right. Okay. All I got to say about that is okay. I don't have it. I'm just looking at the polls. Thank you very much for voting. Love it. Have a very good day. I agree. Samir, have a good day, Shanti. Yes, Shanti got to get back to work or lunch or something. So thank you for giving me some of your time, Shanti. I appreciate it. I'm on. What's that side? That's it. What works for you works for you. Shanti said, that's it. What works for you works for you. Everyone's different. You can do the dishes. You can take out the trash. Okay, I read that. Must remember a gold digger. Mr. Terry said a long time ago, we must remember a gold digger is looking for a benefitship because they can't meet their basic needs of life. To avoid a benefitship, make sure the other person financially stable and can meet their basic needs of life. Good morning under the chat. Yes, every household definitely runs differently. What totally works for one household could be a no way for another household. That was from Gamma, who I'm not sure if she's still here. It's teamwork. That was Shanti. That's right. I am a ride or die official one SP. He said I need you on my squad. Yeah, I'm a ride or die. I'm a rider. You know what? My parents did not did not raise. I don't want to say a loser, but you all know how the young people do. They ain't raised that. Not at all. That's how you win, my twin. Okay. Ooh, did I catch up? You seen me cut lots of grass. Yes, I did. I hate when people. Okay, Samira said I hate when people tell women that's a man's job. When I was growing up, my dad made us take out the trash, do yard work, and etc. He said, "Don't depend on a man to do nothing. You can't do yourself." Yeah, my father told me don't. Don't depend on that either. Terry, I feel you. Okay, let me see. Let me go back over here. Do your thing, Andrea. Have a good day, Shanti. Thank you, Samira. Girl, that's my Marylander over there. So St. Louis, you feel me? That's how you make it to 52 years together. Y'all hear that? 52 years together. Y'all better listen to that wisdom over there in that chat. That's who you need to be listening to. That's my mama. 52 years. And I can attest to it because I'm we'll just say I'm a product of that marriage. Let's just say that. Okay? Okay? And that's why I had high expectations for my husband because I had a model. I knew what to expect. And I was like, I knew not to expect anything less than what I saw. Why would I subject myself to that? Why would I say, oh, I'm going to be with somebody who does not love me, does not show integrity, does not take care of their business, does not handle their business? I'm not going to do that. Why? Why would I set myself up like that? That's setting yourself up for failure. If you already know what it is that you want, what you're looking for, what your desires are, then you go with that. Go with that. Let me see. Official. He has 8 children and 2 grown ones, and the rest are kids. His kids don't make him younger at all. Well, one SP. It might. I don't know. I can't answer. I don't know. That's his business. I don't even know how to answer that. I thank you for the comment though. I thank you for the comment because that shows people the other side of it. But I'm here to tell you on my side. I'm having a wonderful time. I'm enjoying myself over here in these parts. I didn't see Gamma, but hey, Gamma wasn't here. She might have left So St. Louis right before you came in, but she was here. Let me see if she is. I can hit participants. I don't know. No, I don't see her in the participant section. So I that she might not be like engaging. Maybe she's listening. So, but she was here. She had to go take care of business probably or do something. Whatever she wants to do. Terry, I feel you. I didn't see Gamma. Lisa said 100%. Hey, Lisa, you still hanging in here? Child. Let's see. Official. He is great and going ball. Oh, well. And you said you the older brother? Well, he started drinking late in life, but I love him. That's my little brother. That's right. That's your little brother. Just bring some light into his life all the time. You can just do that. You ladies have a great day. Peace and hair grease. Peace and hair grease. See ya. See you later. I know I need to get off of here myself soon, don't I? I need to get off in a little bit, you all. With me, I'll be like, son, sit down. Drea got this one. I would have been like, son, get up and go cut that grass. My grandparents had matching riding mowers, and she cut her side and he cut his side. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, though. Yes, responsibilities are compromised between spouses. Yeah, let her cut the grass. That's cute, Jamie. Samira, yeah, we're on the same page. I think that is, too. So that's how you started cutting the grass. Yeah. Okay, I read that part. I read those. I think I caught up. Yeah, I caught up. Here's the goat. We cut grass. Okay. Hi, Kiki's mom. Yeah, I caught up, you guys, I think. Yes, we do yards on the side. Son, no. And I'll be like, son, get up and go out there and cut that grass. Or I would do it. It just depends on how I feel. I told you all I cut grass, so it just depends on how I feel. If I had a son, boy, get out there and cut that grass. You man up. But also, if he had activities or something to do and couldn't cut the grass, I would go cut it. I cut grass. People make fun of me because I have a disability. Oh, I'm gonna have to talk to Tinkerbell about that next time she come in there. Okay, let's see what else. Yes, my dad has always did all the yard work. I've never seen my mom anywhere near a lawnmower, but my mom also had responsibilities inside the house. Yeah, We have responsibility inside the house if you don't do the yard work. Women have responsibilities. Hey, Tuber Chat, that's from Miss Gamma's World. Okay. All right, I think I caught up over there. Nightbot, ain't they happy to be here? Bum. Yes, bum was the word, Shanti. All right, let me go back to this other screen so I can see what I missed. Terry, you are incredible. Bless you for giving me a chance to see the most beautiful crest smile in the world. Official 1SP, Drea the Dream says she loves Crest. I do. I like Crest over Colgate. Let's see. Let me see what the polls say. Who likes Crest over Colgate? Then I gotta go. I know I need to get out of here, don't I, you all? Now I can scroll on up because I think oops. Oh no, thank you, lovely. Oh, official, you said I love making kids and getting them out the nest. Okay, I have to go to a Zoom meeting. Oh, that's what happened. So St. Louis, she had to go to a Zoom meeting. Oh, oh yeah, I missed all these. I'll read them later. I don't want that. 36, not harsh. Okay, listen to you. All right, so it looks like I was reading comments in between time while I was trying to catch up. So I might just have to, let me scroll up. Crest. Okay, there we go. Who likes Crest over Colgate? Who like Crest over Colgate? I like Crest. Not you too, mama. Yes, exactly. So yeah, so well, I'm glad that you all sat here for an hour and a half and had this conversation with me. Apparently, it struck a chord with somebody somewhere. And if you are in team, if you will be in team replay, make sure you add your comments to this conversation because we'd love to see what they are. You can continue the comments continue the conversation in the comment section. In the meantime, you all, I need to edit some videos. I need to save some things, and what else? 1SP needs to go do his other video because he just did one, not two, like promised. So you better get to work, sir. And what else, you all? That's it. If I can leave out on this note, I would say, help each other out. If you're married, especially, and you see the other person struggling, try to, chime in and try to help out where you can. Don't let that person struggle and fall out and, break their back and all the other stuff that people do when they are trying to carry the weight by themselves. Try to help out and do what you can and just love each other. That's it. Love each other. And if you're single and ready to mingle, don't go out here telling lies to people. Like, make sure you're being straight up honest with that person and, let them know what your expectations are so that they can make the best decision for them. Don't be lying. Don't lie. Have integrity. Be honest. Right? That's how we do it. Herschel Walker is the U.S. ambassador to Bahamas. Why you say that, 1SP? Okay. Looks like that's my time, you all. See you all later. Have a great rest of the day. And I'll be here tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Is tomorrow Thursday? Let me check my calendar. Tomorrow is Thursday. So we'll be here Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What are we going to talk about? Only God knows. So just come on out, hang out with me, and we'll figure it out. All right? Have a good rest of your day. 1SP, get to work. Get to work, sir. I'll be looking. I'm going to be watching because I know you ain't doing it. And everybody else, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming in. I truly appreciate you. Share this with somebody who you think can use this conversation because there are people out there that want to hear the other side of things and maybe they can make better decisions. So sharing is caring. Share this out. And if you have not subscribed, make sure you do that. I will see you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.